Have you ever felt lost in a vast, desolate wilderness, unsure of the path ahead? What if I told you that a journey taken thousands of years ago holds the key to understanding your own? The book of Numbers, often seen as a mere census, is actually a profound story of transformation, a journey from bondage to freedom, from chaos to divine order. It's not just about counting people. It's about making every moment count on the path to our promised land. Imagine this, a nation of millions, freshly liberated from centuries of slavery, now stands at the edge of the wilderness. Before them lies an untamed expanse, a place of testing and trial. The book opens with a census, a divine accounting. But this isn't about bureaucracy. It's a powerful declaration. Every single person matters to God. He sees you, He knows your name, and He counts you as part of His grand design. In the vastness of the universe, you are not just a number. You are known and valued. This census was an act of organizing for a purpose, arranging the tribes in a holy formation around the tabernacle, the dwelling place of God's presence. Their entire community was centered around the divine, a constant reminder of who was leading their journey. But the path was not straight. The Israelites wandered for 40 years. Why so long? Because of doubt, fear, and rebellion. When they first reached the border of the Promised Land, they sent 12 spies. 10 came back with terrifying reports of giants and fortified cities, spreading fear like a virus. Their focus was on the obstacles, not the promise. Only 2, Joshua and Caleb, saw with eyes of faith. They saw not giants, but God's power to overcome them. The people chose fear, and that choice led them back into the wilderness. How often do we do the same? We stand at the precipice of our own promised land, a new beginning, a dream, a calling, but we listen to the voices of doubt and turn back to the familiar desert of our comfort zones. The wilderness isn't just a place, it's a state of mind, a period of wandering that tests our trust and purifies our hearts. Yet, even in their rebellion, God's grace was relentless. He provided manna from heaven every morning, a symbol of His daily provision. He gave them water from a rock. The journey was hard, filled with complaints and consequences, but it was also filled with miracles. There's a mysterious story of a bronze serpent lifted on a pole. When the people were bitten by venomous snakes as a consequence of their sin, God instructed Moses to create a bronze serpent. Anyone who looked upon it in faith was healed. This wasn't magic. It was a profound act of trust, a prefiguring of a future salvation where looking to a single point of faith would bring life. It teaches us that even in our darkest moments, when we are poised by our own mistakes, the solution is often to look up, to fix our eyes on the source of our healing. After 40 years, a new generation stood ready. The old one, marked by fear and disobedience, had passed away. A new census was taken. This wasn't just a recount. It was the birth of a new hope. They had been refined by the wilderness. They learned obedience through hardship. They were no longer a crowd of escaped slaves, but a unified nation, forged in the crucible of the desert, ready to claim their inheritance. Their journey teaches us that sometimes the longest way around is the only way home. The detours and delays are not punishments, but preparations. God was more interested in shaping their character than in shortening their commute. So, what is your wilderness? What giants are you facing? The book of Numbers invites us to see our own journey through this ancient lens. It's a reminder that God is with us, organizing our chaos, providing for our needs, and healing our wounds. The waiting is not wasted time. It is sacred time, where we learn to depend not on our own strength, but on His. The promise is real, but the journey is what makes us ready to receive it. Don't fear the desert, for it is there, in the quiet and the struggle, that we truly learn who God is and who we are destined to become. If this message resonated with you, subscribe and share it with someone who might be on their own wilderness journey. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how this story speaks to you. Thank you for watching.